Hey guys, Pier 4 again. No, yes, Pier 4. It's a beautiful day today. We've actually had temperatures in the pluses. We're at +5 today. Now, the sun is going to go down soon, so +5 is not going to stick around. But it's a gorgeous day for a walk. Tugboat. I've never actually wandered onto it to take a picture. Usually I will be checking out the other absolutely gorgeous landscape areas, but today I just wanted to see if maybe there's a view from here or maybe a view in here. I'm not sure, but it's really, really cute. It's really beautiful. And it's, well, I'm just gonna wander around. This is very cool. The sun is at such a low angle that it's coming in through the boat and there's very strong shadows. It's very neat. I like the geometric pattern, and I am playing around with getting a star as well, but I don't actually have to go up very high on my f-stop to get a star from the sun. Normally in the woods or where it's not too bright, I might put it up to f22 to get that star, but today I can do it with f11, and so that's what I'm doing. I'm also bracketing my shot to make sure that I get that exposure and the interior is not completely clipped. There's lots of kids here now and they're having fun playing, so I'm gonna let them do that and I'm going to keep exploring. So there are no clouds in the sky. It is a blue, clear sky, which means that I'm not going to get a really spectacular, fancy sunset. But is it still worth coming out when there's no clouds for a sunset? I'm going to say yes, because you usually get a kind of really neat glow on the horizon. And come on, it's just gorgeous, right? Is there any time when it's not worth coming out? that are on the land that I'm standing on next to the frozen lake, but the snow on the land has been melting, so they are reflecting in the water on the land, as well as the water is just kind of making a neat continuity thing with the water in the lake. That sounds a little weird, but I really want to get up high so that I can see more of the water on the land, and I like the trees in silhouette, and the sun is actually really bright, so I am lowering my exposure value so that it's not just becoming one big white blob. I think I may actually stand up on this picnic table. Be a closer spot. I'm gonna walk up. See? Saw that guy walking across the lake. He's very brave. That would not be me. Now that I'm up closer to the scene, I'm actually going to get low to the ground, and getting low to the ground from this angle actually makes the foreground land disappear, and I just have the reflections in the water and the sky, which is really, really cool. I really encourage you, when you're out and you see a beautiful scene, to try getting into different positions to see what the scene might look like from another angle, and you'll sometimes just be so pleased and surprised with the new perspective. I am actually also doing some panoramas here because these trees are really tall and I'm very close. I was at this old rock boat launch not too long ago, and I got some images here, and now the water is all ice, and I just want to see, is there a difference? There's a bit of a difference. If you hear that knocking, it's the flagpole. The sun's about to go down. It's beautiful. What a beautiful sunset. So what did I do? I had on my 16mm ultra wide lens, and I wanted to get some foreground subjects. So I had some rocks in the foreground, and then I had the boat launch in the foreground, and I just kept clicking as the sun went down. I always encourage, if you have a sunrise or a sunset, just keep clicking because you never know. And I also put on my filters here. It's going to be hard to see because it's getting darker, but I had on the 7-stop graduated ND filter, and that's because even though the sky was beautiful and golden, in the camera there is quite a big difference between the dark foreground and the bright sky. So I put on the ND filter graduated so that the sky would be just a little bit less exposed and hopefully even out the exposure a bit. The other thing that I did was I had my exposure lower for most of my images, like -1 exposure value, and I just played around. It's cold. The sun has, as soon as the sun went down, the temperature went down probably a good 5 degrees, and it's only going to get lower. So I'm going to sit here for a few more minutes and enjoy the beautiful sky, and then I'm going to head off. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great evening, and we'll talk to you later. Bye. Thanks for watching.